Welcome to Parkinson Voice Project's Speak Out Home Practice Sessions. I'm Sarah Deasing. I'm a speech language pathologist and certified Speak Out provider. Today's session topic is sequoias. Say it with intent. Sequoias. Speak out more. Sequoias. For today's Smile with Intent, this is from Wendy from Minnesota. Now it's kind of cut off, but there's this amazing giant cow behind her. So Wendy sent us an email saying last Thursday, some friends and I were on our way up north. We had a picture taken of us in Wisconsin. I am in the middle. Wendy also said, "The Speak Out program has helped me reclaim my voice and speak with intent." That is fantastic. Wendy also sent us this great photo. So she said that Wendy said that her friend took a picture with old blue eyes and that she noticed it's the same picture that we have on the recorded exercises for September 18th. So great job practicing with intent, Wendy. Let's smile with intent. Excellent. And let's take a sip with intent. If this is your first time joining us, or maybe you're new to the Speak Out Therapy program, what is all this intent? Intent is being focused, being deliberate, being intentional. So when you do that, you're actually using a different part of your brain that helps you have more control over your speech, your swallowing, your walking, everything. Of course, I'm a speech therapist, so here we focus especially on the speech. Let's get started with our first exercise today. So you might have noticed that this is not my best voice. So what we're going to do is we're going to use even more intent. Let's speak out. May, me, my, mo, moo. And make sure you connect and stretch the exercise together. May, me, my, mo, moo. Start with more intent. May, me, my, mo, moo. And connecting those together with intent. May, me, my, mo, moo. Speak out even more. You're doing a great job. May, me, my, mo, moo. Wonderful. Let's take a sip with intent. And swallow on purpose. Our next exercise is the ahs. So we're going to get ready and then project out a steady ah with intent. Ah. Put your ah farther. Wonderful. Is that mouth open? And speak out into the next room. And last but not least, your best ah. Let's take a sip with intent. Maybe another sip. And swallow on purpose. We want to make sure that our muscles are engaged. They're doing what they're supposed to when you're taking a swallow. It's not about how much that you put in your mouth. You shouldn't put too much food or water into your mouth at one time, but it's about how focused and how completely it's swallowed to protect your airway. We don't want anything going down the wrong way. Next exercise is the glide exercise. So starting off at your home base, gliding up, stop, do your ah again, and gliding down. Speak out. Start off that ah strong. With intent. Wonderful. Keep it up. Keep up that intent. Speak out this last one. Wonderful. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. Next is the counting exercise. We're going to count to 12. We're going to emphasize every number and we're going to connect them. Speak out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now that was good. Let's make it great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last time, make it your best counting yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent work. Let me get that next screen ready. So I wanted to talk about Sequoias because I just had an opportunity to go visit Sequoia National Park. Wow, it is incredible. I wanted to share it with you, so let's read about it with intent. Let's take a sip with intent first. And swallow with intent, meaning focused and completely. We're going to read each sentence 2 times. Use more intent the second time, emphasizing those highlighted words. First sentence with intent. Sequoias are the largest trees in the world. Don't trail off on that last word, with intent. Sequoias are the largest trees in the world. Speak out. They can grow over 300 feet tall. Speak out. They can grow over 300 feet tall. That's taller than a lot of buildings. Speak out. They live for more than 3,000 years. Speak out. They live for more than 3,000 years. So they can live that long as far as we know, which is amazing. Last sentence with intent. Giant sequoias are only in California. Speak out. Giant sequoias are only in California. And it was so interesting in the park because you're driving, a couple thousand feet up to get to where the sequoias are. They only grow in this very specific altitude. So suddenly there's, just normal trees and you go up a little bit more and then suddenly there's these giants. It's really amazing. Now let's take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. So of course I have some pictures. We're going to describe the images with intent. I could just barely made it fit here. Let's see. So here's me down at the bottom with one of these giant sequoias. Please tell me about the picture with intent. Now tell me, give me a few adjectives for these trees. Just amazing. It was so cool to see people from all around the world coming to enjoy this national park. So there's something a little bit different about this picture. So describe it to me with intent. What is strange about this? I'm in a tree, like actually down inside of one. So what do you think caused this damage? So these trees are actually very resilient to fires. So the fire created this kind of cavern inside the tree and it keeps on growing. It's amazing. All right, so describe this image and how it's different from the last one with intent. So just an absolutely amazing trip. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. If you've been to Sequoia National Park, we went on the trail where you saw the Congress and the Senate and the presidential tree. And one more tree that we're going to talk about for our bonus reading today. But first, let's do Dr. Boone's words. Exercising our swallow with G, NGs, and Ks with intent. Speak out. Gu, la, gung, ga, ga. Gu, la, gung, ga, ga. Ku, ka, mung, gu, ka. Ku, ka, mung, gu, ka. Gangla, gangla, kukla, kukla. Well done. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. So the other really important tree that we saw of the amazing, all incredible trees was the General Sherman tree. So read the passage 2 times, use more intent the second time, emphasize the highlighted words. So if you know me, you know that I am an advocate for using more intent on names of things, numbers, or important information. So you should use lots of intent all the time. But you'll notice I've highlighted, so it's a name, and numbers, and more numbers. So get ready to use even more intent. So things that somebody might not be familiar with, it's new information or important information, use more intent. Be more focused. Let's speak out. General Sherman is the largest tree in Sequoia National Park and the world by volume. It stands about 275 feet tall and has a trunk volume of over 52,500 cubic feet. Scientists estimate it is around 2,200 to 2,700 years old. Wow! Speak out. General Sherman is the largest tree in Sequoia National Park and the world by volume. It stands about 275 feet tall and has a trunk volume of over 52,500 cubic feet. Scientists estimate it is around 2,200 to 2,700 years old. There were some giant cross cuts of trees that had fallen, and they're able to, count the rings and know how many thousands of years old these trees are, which is amazing. If you want to know more, here's the National Park Service information. If you want to know more about Sequoia National Park or any of the amazing trees that they have there. Thank you for joining me today for today's Speak Out home practice session. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube so that you're caught up on all things Parkinson Voice Project and Speak Out. Let's go into the rest of the day to speak, live, and grow like a tree with intent.